Hey everyone, and happy Friday. I'm back sooner than I thought I'd be. But after hearing last night's news, I felt further frustrated, dismissed, disregarded, unheard, and even illegitimate to some extent. Why? Because things that I've been saying for so long, over and over and over again, seem to fall on deaf ears. But last night, my points were validated. And by whom? Someone whom I don't necessarily care for as a comedian, nor do I agree with his political stance or views. But one of the late night comedic talk shows, I can't remember exactly who right now, but that's irrelevant. After returning from a visit to Japan, voiced his disgust and disappointment in America, a nation that is supposed to be the leader on the world stage, a nation that historically other nations aspired to emulate, a nation that had attracted the best talent from other nations. People came here to us not to freeload, not to take advantage of America, but to contribute to America and to build America and to realize the American dream, which has become, not only according to me, but by this late night talk show host, not the American dream, but rather an American nightmare. This talk show host, and I'm sure many of you know exactly whom I'm referring to, suggested that compared to Japan, America and Americans are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, to the point that we need to be ashamed of our nation and of ourselves. He further elaborated and suggested, based on his experience upon his recent visit, that their washroom or bathroom facilities were cleaner than most of our operating rooms. That is not only scary and disappointing, it's actually pretty pathetic for a nation once thought to be great and whom former President Donald Trump wants to make great again. But how can we achieve greatness when we have seemingly accepted so much less than greatness, less than average, according to this late night talk show host, comedic talk show host rather? We have settled for the least. We have accepted becoming a third world garbage pit, a third world nation that other nations mock and frown upon. Japan puts us to shame. Once upon a time, people from places like Japan, like China, used to pay tribute and homage to America. Come here, take pictures, take back our good ideas to help advance their own countries. And yet, our nation, which I can't dispute often inspired other nations in the past, has now fallen behind. Way, way, way behind. As Jesse Waters pointed out, we are not only heavier than we were a few decades ago, we have become obese, disgustingly obese, and we are justifying our obeseness and explaining it by saying healthy at every weight. We no longer care about how we present or represent ourselves in public, in the workforce, what is truly healthy for us. We have become a fast food society, complacent and cavalier in our own squalor and filth, and in our third world status. And I have been saying this for a very long time. I have often and frequently lauded how other nations maintain their infrastructure, how beautiful their roads and highways and byways are, how much better their homes are constructed, how much more reasonably their homes are priced. I have been making this case for a very long time, and it has fallen on deaf ears. I am here to say that I hope, since you've ignored me, you will at least listen to this late night talk show host who has brought the point home.